Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Surprise! I am pregnant with baby number 2. I am so excited. As you are watching this, I am 13 weeks pregnant, but as I am recording this, I am 10 weeks pregnant. So I am in the thick of the first trimester. So this is baby number 2 and we are just over the moon, so excited. But this pregnancy has been so different from the pregnancy with my baby boy. I currently don't know the gender either as I'm recording this. So I wanted to go through and share some of my first trimester must-haves, things that have been like survival mode for me. With my son, I was seriously, you guys, I had like the easiest pregnancy ever. I never experienced any like sickness or nausea. I was a little bit tired, but this pregnancy, oh my gosh, is it different. I'm nauseous all the time. I'm so tired. The headaches are crazy. So before I forget everything, because I know I will, I am gonna go through my first trimester must-haves. So if you are pregnant, have a friend pregnant, family member pregnant, I hope this will help, or save this for yourself in the future, because again, the first trimester is like survival mode. So let's just get into it. Sharing today is going to be conveniently from Amazon, because seriously, when those first trimester symptoms hit, you need these products like in your life ASAP. So everything is going to be linked in the description below, or you can scan this QR code and it will bring everything up in the Amazon app. Okay, first of all, let's talk prenatals. So I took the MaryRuth prenatals all throughout my first pregnancy and I literally had no issues with them. And I know a lot of women get like sick or nauseous from the prenatals and they just don't agree with them. So I really like the MaryRuth one. The liquid one is so easy for me to put into my smoothie every single morning. So if you're like me, you can just throw it in to your smoothie. But the gummy ones are also so easy to take and they taste so good, you guys. It's like a little treat in the morning. So that's what I take for prenatals. I also always have a code for MaryRuth, so I will put that in the description below. Magnesium. Oh my gosh, you guys, sleep is so hard when you're pregnant, and I'm gonna go through some sleep tips below. But one of the things that I do, and I did this all throughout my first pregnancy too, is I take a magnesium gummy every single night before bed. And that's kind of the same thing. It's like a little treat before bed, but I swear I get the best sleep when I take a magnesium gummy. I take magnesium when I am not pregnant too, but this has been such a game changer, especially because when I'm pregnant, I feel like my body is just sore, it hurts, like all of the things. The magnesium is great because it helps calm my mind, but it also helps kind of relax my muscles and just gets me into the right state for sleeping. I also have heard from so many women that they deal with pregnancy insomnia. That's sometimes more into the third trimester, but I never dealt with that with my first pregnancy, so I'm hoping this is the same because I'm taking magnesium. So let's get into a little bit of comfort. This first trimester, you guys, has kicked my butt. I cannot believe how many days that I literally just have to lay in bed all day long. Like my back hurts, my hip hurts, like everything hurts, you guys. And I don't even have a belly yet. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this at this point for 30 more weeks? But we are going to do it. So starting off with a heating pad, you guys, I absolutely love a heating pad like all of the time, but especially when I am pregnant, it just feels so luxurious. Like when I am in a car, I'm like constantly turning on those heated seats. I like to do the same when I am in bed. I put it on the top of my back and it just feels so good. Or I put it on my hips. This one specifically I really like because it's extra large, and I feel like those little heating pads that are just like a square of printer paper are not going to do the job. So I absolutely love this one. This is also the one that I also recommend to have postpartum. You guys, this heating pad postpartum is so necessary. Maybe I'll do a whole video on what you need postpartum, but this one is so great. It's extra large, so it's going to cover your entire back or whatever part of your body that you are trying to heat. It feels like a blanket. It's super soft, and the best part is it kind of conforms to your body, so it's like always in the perfect position. Next, we have pregnancy pillows, and before I got pregnant, I was like, oh, those are so silly. Why would I ever need those? You guys, a pregnancy pillow is going to absolutely change your life. So when I was pregnant with my son, I had a pregnancy pillow, and it was basically just kind of like a wedge on each side of my body, and that one was great. But then I found that I was always putting like an extra pillow for me to like hang on to, because when you're further onto your pregnancy, like obviously you can't sleep on your stomach, but you also shouldn't really sleep on your back. So you're stuck to sleeping on your side. And for me, it's like the least comfortable position. So I specifically love this pregnancy pillow because it's giving you everything that you need, and it's giving you so much support, and it's getting you through the first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, and that fourth trimester when you are home. So this one's really great because it supports your back. So it supports you from rolling onto your back, but it also supports your stomach and gives you a place to like wrap your leg around, hug while you want. I mean, it is just the absolute best. When I saw this one, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the pregnancy pillow that I will be using. When I am pregnant, like I have to sleep with a pregnancy pillow. During my first pregnancy, I traveled internationally 3 times and I brought my pregnancy pillow with me every single time. You guys, I knew that I was going to need it to sleep. So it is so important. This one is my absolute favorite just because it's going to get you through every stage of your pregnancy. And like I said, I have been spending a lot of time in bed, but that doesn't mean that I necessarily have not been working. So I got myself this laptop bed desk and this thing has been just an absolute dream. I love being able to work from the bed, but sometimes like the angles, it's like the back, especially like with the growing stomach, you can't really put your laptop on your growing stomach. So I love this bed desk. It has been so nice, so convenient, super, super adjustable too. And the best part is it like takes up no space. So when I am not using it, I just fold it up and I just slide it under my bed, which is amazing. Holds my computer. It has a ledge on it. And when you're not pregnant, this is honestly just something so convenient to have in your house when you just feel like working from the couch. Like I was telling you guys, I have been getting a lot of headaches with this pregnancy. I think I did with my son too, but I don't remember them being this bad. So something that has really helped me, and I've gotten migraines like basically for the past 10 years of my life. When I found this Migraine Relief Cap, it had changed my life when it came to having migraines. This is like my first line of defense anytime that I have a migraine, especially when I'm not pregnant and I can take my migraine medicine. This is what I'm putting on my head before that medicine kicks in. So what this is like a headache hat that you put on your head. It covers your eyes if you need it to, but it is like instantly cool to the touch. You can keep it in your freezer, but for me, a lot of my migraines come on in the middle of the night, and I know that I'm not going to go downstairs to get that out of my freezer. So I always just keep mine in my nightstand, and it honestly still stays really cool. You guys, you put it on and it like compresses your head, which feels so good. And if you've never had a migraine, maybe you don't understand that, but it compresses your head and it's all cooling at the same time. Putting this on for 10 minutes, taking it off for 10 minutes, it literally makes your migraine symptoms like completely go away. And sometimes even if I feel a migraine coming on, like right before I'm going to bed, I'm like, nope, let's put this on, and I don't wake up with one. So this is such a game changer, especially if you are someone that doesn't want to take medicine when you are pregnant. This one is such a game changer. I didn't even realize this was the next item in the list because I am completely obsessed with this. When I am pregnant, you guys, I cannot get my water cold enough. I am obsessed with ice cold water when I am pregnant. It is the craziest thing because when I am not pregnant, I want my water like room temperature. I have been obsessed with this Owala water bottle to the point where it's like literally attached to my arm. But the reason why I specifically like this one is because I need ice cold water first thing when I wake up in the morning. Like if I don't have that, like it's not going to be a good day for anyone in my house. So I love this one because I fill it up before I go to bed. And when I wake up, you guys, the ice is still clacking in around and my water is so cold. And I haven't found that with like any other water bottle. So it has a straw part, but I also really like that the mouth part is covered. Again, I am just someone when I am pregnant, I have to have ice cold water. And this is like the only water bottle that has been working for me. Okay, nausea, you guys, has been absolutely crazy this pregnancy, especially before I'm going to bed. It's like morning sickness is not a thing. It's like all day sickness basically. So I just feel so nauseous. And the thing that really helps are these ginger chews or just having gum inside my mouth. Like being able to chew on something and have a little bit of taste of something just kind of makes the nausea go away. So what I've really been liking for the nausea are these lemon ginger lozenges. It just gives my mouth some taste, and ginger's really good for nausea. It's a natural way to just kind of like relieve it in your body. If I don't have these with me, I will chew gum. It's just the fact of having something else in your mouth so you're not like focusing on the nausea, especially when you're nauseous. Like sometimes no food sounds good. Not even like the crunchiest piece of bread sounds good to make your nausea go away. So having something like these ginger lozenges or maybe just some gum has been my go-to during this pregnancy. Again, I didn't experience any nausea with my first pregnancy, so I'm so happy that these are working for me now. Okay, let's get into some beauty items. So during my first pregnancy for stretch marks, what I did is I rubbed this bile oil all over my tummy every single night, and actually more so than just on my tummy. I put it on my tummy, I put it on my thighs, I put it on my booty, where everything was growing. I didn't have any stretch marks with my first baby. Don't know if that's because of this oil, but I do think that keeping everything hydrated definitely helped. I really liked this oil. It's so inexpensive on Amazon. It really works, and you literally need the smallest amount to get you through. I bought this bottle when I was the beginning of my pregnancy, and I think I only went through 1.5 bottles of this throughout the entire like full 10 months I was pregnant. So you don't need to really buy this a lot because seriously, a little goes a long way, and it's really effective effective. I have tried so many different types of like belly oils and lotions and potions and all the things for stretch marks, but nothing was as effective as this, and everything else was so much more expensive. And I found that I was going to have to like rebuy bottles and bottles and bottles, and I'm like, I want something inexpensive that worked, and that's why I found this bio oil. Now, when you're pregnant, you can't do a lot of fun skincare routines anymore, which is like the saddest thing. No retinols, no actives, nothing. I think it's because I'm just like so dry when I am pregnant. I loved during my first pregnancy, and I did it once a week, were these Biodance collagen masks. I did it every single like Friday night when I was pregnant with my baby boy, and now I am doing it again during this pregnancy. It just makes you feel better. It gives you just like a little bit of life back into your skin. So I absolutely love these. They're so hydrating. These are the viral ones that I'm literally always talking about. I use them when I'm not pregnant too, but they just give your skin like the glowiest look, especially for those fine lines. Like, you will put this on at night. You can either sleep with it or leave it on for like 2 or 3 hours before bed, and you wake up and your skin is literally glowing. It's so funny. I actually used these last night, and I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, why does my skin look so good? And I was like, oh yeah, I used that mask last night. Especially for me, I'm not getting Botox when I'm pregnant, so like the fine lines, they're coming for me. So I love this because it's super hydrating. It's kind of filling in all those fine lines while I am sleeping. Kind of just like a winter must-have in general. So as you're watching this, I'm in my second trimester, and the puffy season is going to start happening. Like, it's just unavoidable. So I love to use an ice roller. Again, it just kind of gives you a little bit of life, makes you feel something. I love an ice roller. I like ones that are a little bit heavier. Personally, I have the Skinny Confidential one, but I really like this one from Kish as well. They're just so easy to use on your face, and again, it just does all that lymphatic drainage. And if you're really puffy when you're pregnant like I am, I definitely get so puffy in the face. It just makes you feel a little bit better about that puffy face, and it does drain everything. So it's effective and it feels good. And I feel like when you're pregnant, you're just trying to like reach for like easy little things that you can do to make you feel your best. And the last skincare product is a Medicube Collagen Jelly Cream. So I just absolutely love this like all the time. But again, like I was telling you, I'm super dry, and there's not a lot of skincare that you can use when you're pregnant. So I love this one. Very effective. It's like $14. So if you're looking for a really good face lotion and you're feeling really dry when you're pregnant too, highly recommend reaching for this one, especially just for a little bit more of that glowy skin look. Like I said, the first trimester has been brutal, you guys. I mean, I was literally sitting there crying to my husband. I'm like, will this ever go away? I just feel so sad that I feel this way. But one of the ways that I kind of like get through this is like getting my head and putting it into a story. So I absolutely love reading when I am pregnant because it just like gets you out of your own reality. It's not that my reality is bad, but sometimes you're like, I just feel so nauseous and sick. So you get into the head of someone else. So I have absolutely loved reading, and I'm just always reading on my Kindle. I highly recommend getting a Kindle now, because when you are in the middle of the night feeding your baby at 3 a.m., it's so tempting to go on your phone and to scroll, but then you're going to be wired and awake. So what I love to do is to read. I read so many books during those first 2-3 months with my son on my Kindle. So I highly recommend getting a Kindle now. Really helps get you out of that first trimester slump, but then it's also really great for postpartum. And one author I've been absolutely obsessed with right now, especially if you're in a reading slump, is Anything by Frida McFadden. She is a great thriller writer, and I have seriously never guessed any of her endings. And then sharing some practical clothing items to end, you guys. Leggings. Leggings are the best when you are pregnant, especially during the first trimester when you're just feeling so blocked. So I absolutely love these Amazon leggings. And what's really nice about these is that they don't have a front seam. And as things are growing, like, everything is just not super flattering anyway. So it's really nice to not have to worry about a camel toe on top of it. I don't like to buy a lot of maternity clothes when I am pregnant. So these are really nice because they are high-waisted, and you're going to wear them all throughout your pregnancy. And then you're also going to wear them postpartum. So these are also just really nice. They help give the stomach support when you are pregnant. And then when you're postpartum, they help hold everything in. So big fan of these. Moving on to underwear. This one's like very specific, but when I am pregnant, like, I like to wear high-waisted underwear. Again, just that support. So I really like these. These are super, super comfortable. I'm not going to get into like the gory details of the underwear. You're going to be going through a lot of it in your first trimester and then postpartum as well. These are my absolute favorite, especially because they are high-waisted, kind of the same thing as the leggings. They help support the tummy. They help hold everything in, and they're just overall really, really comfortable. Pajamas, you guys. Pajamas are going to be your lifeline during that first trimester. Like I said, I was like constantly in bed, and my skin when I'm pregnant is so freaking sensitive. So these have been amazing. These are from the Amazon Essential line, but they were actually created by Sophia Richie Grange, and they have the softest material makeup ever. Like, I can't get over it. Again, I have like the most sensitive skin when I'm pregnant and postpartum. So these have been an absolute dream. I would say just size up, get room for the belly. And these are just overall so comfortable. The material super soft and the waistband's very stretchy. And lastly, you guys, I swear I talk about these pants all of the time, but they have literally been my uniform while being pregnant. But honestly, before that too, if you're pregnant right now in the fall, winter, spring, these are the best because these are satin pants from Amazon, but they look so nice and chic, especially if you're trying to hide your pregnancy right now, but you're like, I cannot wear jeans. These have been absolutely amazing. And I have literally been living in them. Pair these satin pants with a denim shirt, maybe a sweater, like literally anything. And they are seriously so comfortable and just look super chic. They do not wrinkle, so you can literally pull them out of your closet, especially on those days where you feel the worst. You can wear them to work. You can wear them to special occasions. You can literally wear them around the house lounging. The waistband on these two are absolutely crazy. They come in so many different color options. And for my petite girls, they actually have a raw hem on the bottom. So you don't even have to worry about going and get them tailored. You could just cut them to your needs. And that is it, you guys. My little secret is finally out. I'm so excited. And by the time you are watching this, I'm actually out of my first trimester. And I personally hope that I'm feeling a lot better. But of course, I will keep you updated on the gender too, which is so exciting. If you are pregnant, congratulations. I am so excited for you. And if you have someone in your life that is pregnant, send them this video because I swear they're going to find so many tips and tricks, especially from a mama to be on her second pregnancy. And again, everything is going to be linked in the description below, or if you're watching me on your TV, you can always scan this QR code. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.